И то есть вы с ним опять уже идете вниз.
And you let him go down again.
И это вкратце, опять же, а потом вы уже просто не кладете руки, так как вы уже начинаете чувствовать.
The next stage is when you don't place your hands on the shoulders at all because you already feel the rocking movement.
Да, вы уже кладете его вниз. Вы останавливаете.
And then you stop him.
Опять, то есть руки вот примерно на таком уровне, и вы начинаете с ним работать.
So hands at this level, just away from the shoulders.
Okay. Then you can do this if you're good enough. You can do this a little bit like a really distance, you know, like that. It depends how you can work, you know. Like that. So then you started to work with one arm. It depends where, then you started to work for the stomach. You have to like, you know, when you move towards him, you're supposed to feel like something here, because again, like around the body, you know, like certain ways, different feels. For example, first energy. Oh, energy. He has enough energy for it. Yeah, if you take a little bit quicker, he will sit down. So again. You grab something, you know, and you can even bring it towards you. Like that. Okay, so you play with energy in this way. Okay, this like a basic, right? So we can this. So again, like a student. So first work like that, right? You're supposed to feel here. He's already like that. That one is like you here. Yeah. А следующая работа, которую я хочу показать,
The next type of work that I'd like to show
если вы работаете с плотностью человека,
involves density of a person.
то есть каждый человек имеет свою плотность.
Each person has his own density.
То есть, например, плотность, она вообще так рассчитана, что она так во всем человеке есть.
The density is spread out through the whole body.
А если применить к каким-то физическим аспектам, я имею в виду к бою или к драке,
If you apply it to a real fight,
то есть можно собрать вот эту вот плотность вместе, в одном месте.
you can collect this density into one area.
И тогда другие все места становятся пустые.
And then all the other areas of the body become empty.
Yeah, I'll show. So. Yeah. Okay, when I start to punch him, he will tense a little bit, right? No, okay. See, when I show the movement, he's kind of tense, right? Okay. Oh, like that. So, tense is here, but the other place is empty. See, if I push here, it will go down very quickly, like that, without tension. I show the movement, like that, look at it. Attach him here, and he will go down, even with one finger. So it's the same, for example, if he's like a kind of grabbing me, right? And he's tense, right? Like a tense. For me, like he's density here and also supporting is different. So look at that. That puts him down. So again, when I start to punch him, oh, he is here. And just like that. With the finger, he falls down. So this, we're talking about density. Density. Look. And then, again, look at this. Here, and then you push here. When I touch him towards the face, look, here, look at this movement here, and he can felt very easily. Okay, next work. This is called позволение.
Permission.
Permission. It means when you give opponent to do anything what you want, at the same time, you know, like for example, we wrestle, right? He start to grab me or this and that. It means I give him too much support. Grabs you like that. But if this support disappears, it's hard for him to, you know, like find support. Or he will lose. Yeah. So he start to grab. You know, like work with him. So again, he start to grab, and I just work with him. Right? So again, when you're tired, when you cannot work, so you're using his body to escape. Upon bigger and stronger. And again, he starts to grab, you put him down there. Okay, so то есть здесь соединение физической и энергетической работы.
There's a connection between the physical and the energy work. Следующая работа, которую я хочу показать, And the next type of work I'd like to show
Финальная работа, которая вообще венец всей этой работы,
is the final stage of this kind of work.
это работа без контакта, то есть когда вы можете положить студента, с кем вы работаете, не дотрагиваясь до него.
This is self-defense or work with no physical contact.
Окей, то есть как это? Объясни, когда вы чувствуете человека и как бы его вытягиваете по ниточке, по лучику, который из него исходит.
So in this case, you feel the opponent and you feel sort of the threads, the strings that are coming off from him, and you pull those strings.
Okay. То есть, okay. So if I want to punch you, right? You like you take something and you use. So I got with him. See, he started to punch. Grab the thing. Take it away. It's not hard. Okay, so like any kind of work. You take it out. Down. Down. Just take it out. She's at him. Ну, хорошо, slowly. As much as possible. Like, this one. Just like that.
The development of your psychic energy happens through expanding on numerous human abilities and through specialized training. One aspect is physical exercises. Psychic energy is invisible to an untrained person but is a truly powerful force. It can be generated, felt, and controlled. It can be used in any confrontation, for healing, or for obtaining knowledge and information. An individual occupies a much greater volume of space than his physical body. The existence of the energy fields surrounding living organisms was known to mankind for thousands of years. The influence of these energy fields has been utilized by people of many religions and occupations for various purposes. A person consists of several bodies enclosed in one another. Each one of them has the energy field that takes up a body space and is expressed in the lines of power and emanations. Each one of these bodies can be sensed and manipulated on a different level of internal processing. Breathing exercises is another way of accumulating energy. It involves breathing of various rhythms and depths, breathing through different parts of the body, breathing combined with physical exercises, and breathing for healing of oneself and others. Other methods of accumulating energy are warm-ups for the hands, energy shaping and transpositions with your hands and palms. In combat, psychic energy can add true power to your strikes, to your work with pressure points, can create protective shield and, for example, protect your fingers from breaking. The goal of training is to make your hands and mind equally skillful and sensitive to the energy components. In the martial arts setting, it is especially important to be able to replace one with the other. Finger exercises prepare for diagnosing, identifying objects, colors, chemical composition. These exercises can be done in the dark or while you're blindfolded. There are exercises to move the energy flows within your body, and certain patterns of hand movements or passes that can even out and reshape the energy fields. You can identify the margins of the energy fields and manipulate them using the power of your mind and directing your energy flows. This way you can indirectly move or affect the physical body. You can identify diseases or traumatized areas of the body, even old injuries or future illnesses that already exist in the energy fields but have not yet materialized in the physical organs. At this stage, the illness can be removed easier with the energy healing. Yet other ways of unfolding your energy reserves are through relaxation, concentration, and development of your visual spatial orientation. Certain lifestyle changes can be very helpful. Fasting, cold water immersions, and the right attitudes and spiritual orientations in life.
Also, some work without contact.
Reaction.
sometimes like you can connect both.
In production is an exceptional video filmed in Moscow of Mikhail Repko, the teacher of Vladimir Vasilyev. Mikhail is one of the top instructors for the primary task force units across Russia. You will see the first seminar that Mikhail conducted for the group of the Russian martial art instructors and students from America, Canada, and Europe. You will be thrilled and captivated by Mikhail's physical skills and his use of psychic energy, his overwhelming power and absolute control, clean, subtle, and shattering moves, ingenious insight and vision. You will see how the mere presence of this man can either enlighten or destroy. Russian Mega Fighting is a 3-tape set produced by TRS, also called International Warrior Series. It is featuring Oleg Taktarov, winner of the Ultimate Fighting Championship 5. Together with Vladimir Vasilyev, these two top Russian fighters take you through the best street self-defense, hand-to-hand combat, ground fighting, disarming weapons, mass attacks, fights in the bar, in a parking lot, as well as professional KGB teamwork previously unrevealed to public. Defense against mass attacks is based on the Russian tradition of mass fist fights and the vicious experience of Spetsnaz. This seminar will teach you how to overcome holds, strikes, and kicks of multiple opponents, up to 6 at the same time, how to survive and fight through crowds of 30 attackers.
Vladimir Vasilyev made his unique combat expertise available to you in this fascinating video collection. Fighting from the Ground is an extraordinary 2-tape production where you study the completely different strategies to overcome any conceivable ground attack from all angles and positions to defeat multiple opponents and disarm weapons, all from the ground. New movements, ideas, and victories in ground fights. Psychic energy is a film of previously classified military tactics of Shadow, a secret special operations unit. See how to deflect assaults with minimal or no physical contact. Knife defense includes the complete instructions on unarmed defense from all forms of knife attacks. Over 40 incredible tactics shown at full speed and revealed in all details. This video contains an outstanding segment on Spetsnaz troops and was ranked by the European Knife Fighting Association as the best film of the year. Knife fighting and throwing is the most real and effective use of knives that you will ever see. The tactics of Spetsnaz, smooth, swift, yet absolutely deadly. There's a comprehensive disclosure of all knife throwing techniques, as well as trench weapons, razor blades, 2 knives at once, from any position to any target. There has never been a better film than Defense Inside a Car, on overcoming carjackings, parking lot robberies, and rape. Defeat any attacker who is trying to strangle you with a rope or a bag, to kick, punch, or pull you out of the car, or threatening with a knife or a gun. Improvised Weapons uncovers the incredible ways of turning personal carry items into deadly weapons as taught to the Russian Secret Service. Unique self-defense with a wallet, credit card, keys, belt, book, briefcase, cane, glasses, clothing, and much more. Gun Disarming is a spectacular film of over 60 disarming tactics while empty-handed, in all possible stages and positions of direct gun threat. It even includes movements away from bullets. The following 3 video titles are produced by Threat Response Solutions from California. You can get them from us directly and take advantage of our lower rates. Hand-to-hand combat is a detailed study of all defensive hand and leg maneuvers and underlying principles. A complete presentation of evasions, takedowns, leverage work, rolls and falling, whip-like strikes and kicks, exercises, sparring, instinctive reactions, flow of movement, and more. In hold, releases, and attacks, Vladimir Vasilyev teaches you an essential component of self-defense, releasing yourself from all conceivable holds, chokes, locks, and grips while in standing confrontations. Defense Against Weapons presents to you an incredible variety of new defensive tactics and disarms for the knife, stick, and gun attacks by one and multiple opponents.